Hey, it's Lou. How you doing? And we are back with a cool interview series with cool people and cool experts. And one of my favorite folks is Gabriella. How do you pronounce your last name? Ribeiro?
Ribeiro, you got it right.
Ribeiro. And Gabby and I go back a ways to the Shank Minds group. And when I first met Gabby, I was really kind of intimidated by her. And I told her that I was afraid of her because she was just this incredibly successful, world traveling person. Tell us a little bit about the stuff that you do and the stuff you're working on. I know Mogul Mom is one thing, but you've also got all the travel stuff.
A little bit embarrassed because I'm so not well lit today. So this is the wrong, I'm definitely not looking my best on the video, but thank you. Yeah, I've got a couple of different businesses that revolve around travel. So I do sales, marketing, a little bit of PR, not too much, but all of that. And then I have a company that plans very crazy travel. So that's what keeps me mostly on the road all the time, and showcasing all of my travels. And I also run the Mogul Mom, with a global community for dynamic women who are moms and raising a family and running a business. So that's kind of like the three-pronged world of Gabriella.
That's a lot. So you can see why I was like intimidated by your unbelievable success. And now that I know Gabby, I'm not really afraid of her anymore. So
I'm totally not mean. I know I just look mean, but
that's a compliment, believe me. So you use a lot of video, obviously, and I've seen your videos from literally all over the world, but sometimes you just do interviews, sometimes you do Facebook Live. Just tell us a little bit about how you use it, what your experience has been with video and that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty amateur, but I really enjoy it because I get to travel all over the place. It is fun to share it, and it's so much different than sharing it with a photo. I like to record a lot. I like to sort of make these little montages after one of my, quite especially with my 48-hour power jaunts with your quick trips. But I feel like just showcasing, just a slice of life on video is really nice. Just being at a cafe in Madrid and filming, what's going on around me as I sip a coffee, that kind of stuff really helps people, connect with the trip and want to, kind of see themselves doing that. So that's the way I use it there. The Mogul Mom has a really broad audience, a good audience. And so it's to show myself, show my true self, help people, and then also interview people in a format like this or on Facebook Live. So I can help pump up the members, and sort of get them more visible too.
Yeah, that's right. I saw your interview with Elaine Marshall the other day. And the other thing I noticed in a couple of your videos where you're just sort of being real and stuff like that are getting a shit ton of views. What do you attribute that to? Just kind of being in the moment? And
I just get an idea. People you laugh at me because I have absolutely no planning skills. I get up every day, write a newsletter, it goes out, write 4 newsletters, they go out. And the same thing, if food strikes me, I packed a suitcase a couple of months ago, and because I travel a lot and people were always asking me, that went crazy. I guess not because I did it well, it was because that information that everybody wants to know. It's kind of finding that sweet spot, you know what I mean? And sometimes I do well, sometimes I really don't. I mean, I don't really care either way, but finding a point that people are really interested in and just being simple about it. I'm not an expert in anything. I just know what I can do better sometimes. So showcasing it, and I think I've been told I'm relatable, so that's a good thing because I fail all the time. So I think sharing that too, when something does work or something doesn't work, I think putting yourself out there is always a good thing, especially when you have a little bit of an audience.
Yeah, and that's a great thing about video too. Again, you said, look, you don't have to be, the lighting doesn't have to be just right. It doesn't have to be really professional. It just has to kind of be real and in the moment. And, I've seen a lot of those videos on Facebook that are just getting tons of views. So that's awesome. Congrats on that. And anything you want to tell us about what's coming up as far as Mogul Mom stuff?
Yeah, we're trying to get more members together. So I think, I'll be using a lot of video on that too, because I think a lot of them connect well online, but why not bring them together in small little pods, in their neighborhoods. So that's on the agenda for 2019. A lot more interesting interviews, maybe some different people, some people that are more well-known than others. So, I'll look forward to that. I'm confirming some stuff, and just kind of going to see how it takes shape. Really just kind of hopefully grow it a little bit more global.
Cool. And I have to ask, because I know you've been, really all over the world many, many times. Do you have a favorite 48-hour? You do these 48-hour power jaunts where you make a vacation out of 2 days, which is totally cool. And I'm trying to see, like, okay, should I go to Iceland? Or, I know you do all kinds of cool locations. Do you have a favorite place, or is it too hard to narrow it down?
It's always hard, but I mean, like in my heart of hearts, it's always Lisbon, and just for various reasons, it's a family connection, and it's
Yeah.
just makes me happy. It's also the westernmost point. It's the easiest place in Europe to get to. It's a quick flight. It's probably the last great value in Europe, still.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
I can't say enough about it. So I think if you have 2 days, you can feasibly go
that's
and be
cool.
back. And
Yeah, my daughter spent a semester in Madrid. My son's going to Barcelona in a few months, and basically I'm living vicariously through them. So my daughter called me a few months ago. She's like, "Dad, I'm in Paris." I'm like, "That's awesome. I'm at Walmart." Like so.
it's gonna start snowing any minute. The temperatures just dropped ridiculously. So yeah,
Yeah.
I know we're in it. Right.
Well, thank you so much for all you do. It's great to know you. I'm so glad that you're a friend and a colleague, and you inspire us
Likewise.
every day. So thank you so much.